Hey y'all, here we are at the ReOpen North Carolina Raleigh, downtown Raleigh today, and the crowd is beginning to pick up. There's Jax, he's talking to a bunch of people. There's his family. They're talking, they're here today talking about their friend who committed suicide because of the loss of his job. And I wrote an article about that. Whoops, got a phone call. The crowd is beginning to pick up. I think it's interesting today because there's a number of conversations that have turned to concern for the people who are shut in. I just interviewed a woman she calls herself the Lyme Lady, and she is a survivor of domestic violence. She's been getting a lot of media attention, which is good. There she is there. I'm going to write an article about her later. But her concern is the people who are shut in who suffer from domestic violence, from alcoholism. There's a lot of problems that maybe the lawmakers didn't take into consideration when they decided to just shut down these businesses. That especially the people who are here who represent what I call micro businesses, very few employees, family businesses. A lot of these people, they get their identity from working, and so there's a real struggle with depression and with substance abuse when people have their identity stolen from them and trampled on. One of the common themes here is that these people say their jobs are essential to them. So it's probably a bad messaging idea to say that only essential people can have their business. So this is the group starting to form. They hope to have a really big following today. It's a little chilly. There is a increased police presence here. There are a lot of police over by the executive mansion with their lights on and their barricades up. There's a lot more media here today than usual, and their common question is, how do you feel now that this movement is dwindling? So that's a hope that they have, that the media is pushing, that the movement is dwindling, but we'll see. It's so dehumanizing the way that they treat this group of people who are very concerned about mental health. They're eroding civil liberties and the future of the small businesses that they've built to provide for their family. So we'll see what happens, if it's really a dwindling movement or not. I'll be bringing you some more footage. Hopefully Jack's going to speak today too. Keep your eye on him because he's going to do great things. He just had a really great interview with CBS, and he's a total grassroots. Most of these people are, and the woman that I interviewed in the line said, hey, I've never even spoken before, and I was shaking, and I got up and I spoke to almost 1,000 people about domestic violence, and so good things are happening too, but there's just a lot of sadness here, and hopefully that's going to come to an end soon. Thanks for watching.